What's happening, guys? You can see the chickens are at play and we are building. Does this look beautiful? Absolutely not, but this is free, so you can't beat free. I just wanted to stop and show you guys how we're going to be building our garden bed, so to speak. It's mostly just allowing a mulch layer, and as you can see, I'm just kind of hammering everything in, kind of staking the pallets in to where I have something to weedy up against. That way I don't have to worry about my plants, and we can mulch that whole inner side and keep the weeds out. So pretty much, I realized whenever we were working with these pallets that there's little indentions. Let's see if we can find one. Like here, you see they go all along these pallets. In fact, let me go show you our pallets over here so we can give you a better example. Now there's different kinds of pallets, so depending on the build of the pallet, it kind of determines how we're going to use it. Let's get this out the way. As you can see, we have some trials I was doing. These are the middle of the pallets. I'm actually only cutting the edges off. So like this one, for example, if I could, I would actually keep this back side and chop off this board, and I'd probably chop it off about a couple boards down, and that'll build our fencing, so to speak. Now on some of these, as you can see here, there's an indentation. That way a forklift or a pallet jack can come and lift up that pallet. In this case, a couple boards down, as you can see with the spacing, would be right down here. And because the board sitting here, I would chop right there, and we would just kind of tack it in to the ground. It's working pretty well. The pallets were free, like I said, but the big reason I opted to do it this way is at the end of the day, this wood, it doesn't matter how well you build it, it's not going to last forever. Everything eventually is going to rot, or if you're using metal, it's going to rust. So this way, if I just tack it in piece by piece, nothing's actually nailed together. Say this piece right here breaks. As you can see, there's only the stake holding it. Boom. Now I can stake in a new piece, pick that one up, stake it back. It needed to be staked anyways. But I am glad that it came out, so I can show you guys that I'm literally just going along and just kind of tacking. Hi. Hey, that's my finger there. This is Rosie. She's a little bit feisty, but she means well. Anywho, this is yeah, like I said, this is just a little bit that I'm tacking it in, so I'm just kind of going along. I kind of took a garden hoe and scraped all the mostly grass back, that way it doesn't grow in the garden bed outside too much, the little pallet wood pieces. And to keep grass out, whenever we mulch this in, we're actually going to be putting cardboard down, and after we weed this by hand. We'll put the cardboard down, we'll put our leaves down, but before we do all that, I'm actually going to be taking landscape fabric and tacking it on the top, draping it down to where, let's see if we can show you guys down here. So for example, on this one right here that's been tacked in, I can kind of tack it up against this on this inside, drop it down, and then leave like a 6 to 8 inch piece here, like a flap. So whenever we lay that cardboard on, it'll overlap, creating that garden bed idea, and just to help keep the weeds out. And like I said, we're doing it all this way, just that way, if it didn't work, or if we didn't like it, anything happens, we could easily just pull it right out, burn anything that's no longer usable, and save everything that is. So that's pretty much how we're going to be doing. Like I said, we're going to be doing it. It's going to be piece by piece, and this isn't the only garden bed we're going to be doing. This is just the vegetable garden. As you can see, it's going to be quite the chunk. So I enlisted the help of our chickens. They're going to help start tilling, start taking the bugs out. And I also, just to make this easier, watered this garden almost all night. This is sand here, so it's not going to be as muddy. We had to water it basically all night just to get it wet enough to make working it today easy. So we'll see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment, and tell me what you like, tell me what you don't like. Judge me, don't judge me, do your thing, man. Mostly this is just where we're at in terms of what we've been learning. It's a pretty exciting endeavor. It's one of the largest projects that I've taken on, I feel. Of course, I've been wrong before. So yeah, just stay tuned, peace, be kind out there, and like I said, we'll see you guys on the next video.